welcome to Chiefs Kingdom tonight, your go-to source for all things Kansas City football. I'm your host, bringing you the latest from the gridiron with that signature Arrowhead energy. Now picture this. It's a crisp Sunday in Nashville. The Chiefs are backed up against their own end zone, and in a heartbeat, the game flips on a dime. What if I told you that one rookie slip-up not only cost the team points, but also spotlighted the heart and hustle of this squad in the face of their biggest setback yet? That's right, we're diving deep into how the Chiefs are navigating life without their superstar quarterback, Patrick Mahomes, and how veterans are stepping up to fill that massive leadership void. Buckle up, because the story has grit, growth, and a whole lot of Chiefs pride. Let's set the scene from that tough matchup against the Tennessee Titans. It was 1st and 11 from the Chiefs' own 2-yard line. Talk about living on the edge. Gardner Minshew, potentially taking his final snaps in that iconic red and gold. Hands off to Kareem Hunt. But boom, Titans game record Jeffrey Simmons bursts through like a freight train, dropping Hunt in the end zone for safety. 2 points to Tennessee, and suddenly, the Chiefs' enigmatic season feels even more unpredictable. Now, for those casual fans tuning in, a safety is when the offense gets tackled in their own end zone, giving the defense those quick 2 points. But this wasn't just any safety. It was a moment that exposed a raw, rookie mistake and ignited some fiery leadership on the sideline. Enter Creed Humphrey and Trey Smith, the anchors of that offensive line, guys who usually let their blocks do the talking. But after that play, phew, they weren't holding back. Cameras caught Smith yelling at rookie left tackle ESA Pohl, something along the lines of, "Wake up, let's go." You could feel the intensity through the screen. Pohl, in his first year out of college, apparently missed his assignment big time. Instead of blocking down on Simmons, a Pro Bowl beast who's been terrorizing lines for years, Pohl turned away and pass blocked the wrong guy, leaving Hunt hung out to dry. Rookie errors happen, folks. It's part of the NFL grind. But what made this stand out was how Humphrey and Smith jumped in, correcting it right there on the spot, before the coaches even chimed in. Humphrey put it perfectly in the post-game presser. "Yeah, it's our job to be leaders. We've been here a while. We've played a lot of ball here. So it's our job to be leaders." And Coach Andy Reid noticed it too. Big Red, with his decades of wisdom, praised them for stepping up amid the chaos caused by Mahomes' absence. "I thought they did a good job with that," Reid said. "We had a mistake there that needed corrected, and they got to it before the coaches got to it, even before we get them off the field. That's all part of it." It's moments like these that show the Chiefs' resilience, especially without number 15 under center. Now, let's talk about that elephant in the room. Patrick Mahomes' season-ending knee injury. Ouch, right? It happened just days before this game. A torn ACL and LCL in his left knee from a brutal hit. Surgery on Monday, and boom, he's sidelined, unable to travel with the team. But here's what makes Mahomes special. Even from his recovery bed, he's still leading. He was texting Minshew before kickoff, offering that veteran insight. And after the game, when backup Chris Oladikin, who stepped in midway through the second quarter, checked his phone in the locker room, there was a message from Pat waiting. Oladikin shared this heartfelt bit. "He was the first text I saw. Just that's the type of guy he is. We've gotten pretty close over the last 4 years. I don't have a big brother, so in a way, he's taken over like a big brother. Not only on the field and in my development, but also off the field. He's a great friend, and he's like that with everyone. There's not a bad thing I can say about him." That's the Mahomes magic, folks. Remember, this is the guy who led the Chiefs to 3 Super Bowl wins in the last 6 years, including the epic comeback in Super Bowl 54 against the 49ers. His arm is like a cannon. His improvisation skills are legendary. Think no-look passes and sidearm throws that defy physics. But beyond the stats, it's his leadership that's irreplaceable. With over 28,000 passing yards and 219 touchdowns in his career so far, Mahomes has redefined the quarterback position. And now, with him out, the team is leaning on vets like Humphrey, a Pro Bowler since 2021, who's been snapping the ball with precision, and Smith, whose power blocking has been key to the Chiefs' ground game. These guys aren't just filling gaps, they're building bridges. But let's zoom out for some historical context, because the Chiefs have a rich legacy of leadership through adversity. Think back to the team's roots in Kansas City, Missouri, since 1963. Originally the Dallas Texans before the move. Arrowhead Stadium, opened in 1972, is the loudest venue in the NFL, with fans hitting 142.2 decibels back in 2014. That's louder than a jet engine. Legends like Len Dawson, the Hall of Fame quarterback, who led them to Super Bowl IV victory in 1970, set the tone for poise under pressure. Then there's Derek Thomas, the sack machine with 126.5 career takedowns, whose fiery spirit on defense inspired generations. Fast forward to today, and we've got stars like Travis Kelce, Mahomes' favorite target, with over 11,000 receiving yards and those shimmy celebrations that light up social media. Or Chris Jones on the D-line, who's been a disruptor with double-digit sacks in recent seasons. In this Titans game, Jones was vocal too, discussing the play. You can catch his breakdown online, where he emphasizes team accountability. Tactically, this game highlighted some ongoing issues for the Chiefs. They racked up 10 penalties. That's way too many flags flying, folks. Missed assignments, like polls, point to the growing pains of integrating rookies into a high-powered offense that's averaged over 28 points per game in recent years. Compare that to last season, where the Chiefs won 11-6 but still made the playoffs despite inconsistencies. Without Mahomes, who's thrown for over 5,000 yards in multiple seasons, the quarterback carousel with Minshew and Oladipo brings uncertainty. Let's bring in some expert analysis here. If I were chatting with a fictional Chiefs analyst, say, former player Tony Gonzalez, the tight end legend with 1,325 receptions, he'd probably say something like, "Look, the Chiefs' offense is built on speed and creativity, but without Pat, it's like a Ferrari without an engine. Humphrey and Smith stepping up? That's gold." It reminds me of my days when we'd rally around each other during tough stretches. Or imagine a fan quote from Chiefs Kingdom. "We've been through droughts before. Remember the 50-year Super Bowl wait? This injury tests us. But Arrowhead will roar louder than ever." Trivia time. Did you know the Chiefs' rivalry with the Raiders dates back to the AFL days, with epic battles like the 1969 playoff thriller? Or how about their Chargers clashes, where Mahomes has thrown for over 1,000 yards in just a few games? These AFC West wars add spice, and with the Broncos lurking, every game matters. So tune in next week